Christmas isn't about parties and presents. It's not about a baby Jesus that was born in a manger. We don't celebrate Jesus really just because he was born as a baby. We celebrate him because he fulfilled why he was born. Everywhere Jesus went, he changed lives, he redirected them by asking persons to surrender. So, for example, Peter, Andrew, James, and John, they were all fishermen, and Jesus said, "Come, and I'll make you fishers of men." Matthew, he was a tax collector. He was rich and powerful, but very despised. And he went from meeting Jesus to becoming a disciple and then writing the gospel according to Matthew. Saul was a persecutor of Christians until he encountered and turned into Paul, an apostle who wrote the letter to the Corinthians, Ephesians, and so many more. Now, Jesus didn't just change behavior, he didn't just improve lives, he reassigned them, he redirected them into what they were called, originally purposed to do in the first place. So here's a question. Are you living out what he has called you to do? Now, let me make this personal. And you may know my story. I was an unfulfilled portfolio manager, managing money, strategies, and outcomes. Then Jesus called me, and I was so scared. I stalled, I bawled, I went on with a whole lot of drama. But thankfully, I finally obeyed. And he transitioned me into something far deeper and far more fulfilling. Today, I help people to transition from their place of confusion, which is where I was, into clarity, and from draining careers into purpose driven callings aligned with who God has created them to be. No, no, not everybody's going to start a ministry. Some persons start businesses like they actually go into coaching or they transition from accounting into law, etc. It is just what he has called you to do, not just what you ended up in by default. The only regret I have now is that I took so long to obey because I was afraid of what it would have cost me. And did it cost me? Of course it did. But the reward, the reward has been exceedingly abundantly more than I could have asked, thought, or imagined according to his power that lives within me. And that's what's on the other side for you too. That's his promise. So let me ask you this. What has Jesus been asking you to release? What version of you is too small for his call? And who are you going to be? And what lives will you change when you finally say yes to the call? This Christmas, don't just celebrate his birth, honor his life with your obedience. I'm Michelle Sinclair Doyley, and I wish for you and your family a merry and beautiful Christmas.